Have to. Okay, we are actually
It's
live.
working.
It actually is working. The internet is dying on us, I guess. Facebook isn't working. Instagram, after many tries, Pink Sock Podcast is live on YouTube. I'm sorry. I hope some of you guys get to watch later on or get to tune in live. We are here. Matt James had to cancel on us, which is kind of a blessing because nothing's working. Except for YouTube now, which I don't think it was a YouTube issue. I think it was a StreamYard. But
It's
Matt
the
James,
whole world.
I just got off the phone with Matt, and he said he will be joining us next month on the 8th. So we have that rescheduled if you want to add that to your calendars. So November 8th, we have Matt James making up for missing this episode. And if you're listening, Matt, sorry the internet's so fucked. And I appreciate you calling and letting me know what's going on. Apparently he was on tour and he's on tour and he forgot. And then with the whole internet acting up, yeah. We are live. We aren't on Facebook though right now because Facebook ain't working. So I'm going to try to upload this on Facebook after everything quits being fucky. But yeah, Pink Sock Podcast, first day we're back. Everything fucking crashes. Hi, Twitchy420. My apologies, but I'm not familiar with that name. So if I know you personally, put your name there so that I know who you are. It's great to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Everything goes fucky. It's pretty much like Pink Sock. Everything just goes to shit. But we do have some special guests coming up. Next week, we don't have anyone. We don't have a guest until October 25th. But that is subject to change. Hi, Tom. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I think I know what Tom that is. Okay, my buddy Tom. I'm going to be called an asshole for this. My buddy Tom, we nicknamed him Twitch because he has Tourette's.
Okay.
And
Is that why you call him Twitchy?
He does that. But I love the guy. He's a great guy. But yeah, we have Matt Cooper on October 25th. We have Matt James. We have a lot of Matts. Blacktop Mojo joining us. Our show is changing to noon. I think Matt Cooper's still going to be on. I haven't been able to get a hold of him because Facebook. Fuck Facebook.
Yeah.
It's great to be back. It's been a while. How you been doing, correct?
Yeah, keeping myself really busy.
I saw that you've been like doing a lot of like covers and stuff. Yeah, I've been having problems keeping up, dude. Like I've had a lot going on, and I keep getting you like, "Hey, check out this cover. Check out." I'm like, "Shit, dude. I have to play catch up. I have to take like a month."
I've seen a lot of your things. We've been very busy.
I pre-recorded everything before what happened with my stepfather, and I took a break. So and then after like a 2.5 week break off social media, I just started, fuck it, just spam everybody on Instagram.
So it's been good spam.
Yeah.
I would like to make an announcement. I'm going to have to get a hold of some people. But on November 1st, due to it being a day after Halloween, we are going to be doing a Halloween episode.
Woo!
So dress up.
Yay.
Dress up accordingly. We are going to try to have guests on. We're going to try to have some special guests on. It's going to be a lot of fun. And who knows who might show up? Who knows?
Tobias Forge from Ghost. No, I'm joking. I wish.
Honestly, my plan is I'm going to take the StreamYard link. I'm going to make the episode soon. I'm going to take the StreamYard link and just send it to a bunch of people. Tell them to dress up accordingly, and you can join us.
Oh, dude, I'm super stoked for this one now.
I'm looking forward to it.
Because here in Australia, we don't celebrate Halloween.
Why not?
Well, I think we're going to be changing that.
Yeah, it's more of an American thing.
Well, guess whose idea this was? And I hope he can make it. It was Jeff Towers' idea. And he's from Canada.
I think he likes Halloween. Some of his Insta stories are like very Halloween orientated.
The thing is, I have no way to contact Jeff right now because I was going to tell him when we were going to do it.
Yeah.
No, that's my costume, Twitchy.
Well, bro. I'll dress up as Captain Spaulding since I got the look.
I would like to thank everyone for coming into the studio because we are not live on time. We have a lot of issues. We've had issues with Facebook. We've had issues with all kinds of shit. And I'm just glad to be back. It might not be our normal length show, but we're here. We have no plans, really.
I'm glad we got here eventually. And
yeah, all the plans that we had went out the fucking window.
They did.
Today's been a fucking shit show. I get on Facebook to load something and it's like telling me it's down. I thought my internet was down, but like
I thought
it was my connection.
But like all the porn website, I mean all the streaming websites that I go on was working. I was able to check out Grak's OnlyFans page, where he dresses up.
Like what I was saying to you before. As long as Tinder is still working, I'm happy.
Yeah, you were all right, weren't you, at Tinder?
Yeah, that's all that matters.
So, since you look like The Rock, your OnlyFans page name should be Adam the Cock Garak.
Yeah.
Do you smell what the cock? Wait, no, that's gross. Do you smell what my cock is cooking?
Yeah.
It's awful.
Sounds like a porn parody. Right?
Just another normal day on Pink Sock.
Why does it smell like blue cheese? I have no idea.
Palmerston.
I am working on right now getting Michelle back on the show. Well, not back on the show, but getting it rescheduled. It's just been a crazy time between deaths and internet. I think the whole world's fucking falling apart.
The world's ending.
There's no apps working. Like, the fuck?
Tinder's still working.
Of course, Tinder's still working.
That's no use to me.
You still make friends.
I was watching this.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Do they give you health care? Is that why they're friends with benefits?
Yeah. Yeah, they pick you out once they're done with you. No.
I had a friend with benefits once. She didn't give me health care, so I left her. Dude, I found a newspaper upstairs in my room. My parents gave me this dresser. And I opened up the dresser drawer. There was a newspaper in there, still intact, that was from 1982.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hi, Dustin.
I
How you
saw
doing?
that. Saw the
From
picture you put on.
1982. You could buy a microwave oven for $250 in 1982. I saw an advertisement for cheeseburgers in there. 25 fucking cents. Damn cheeseburger. Wow. I saw coupons in there. I wonder if they're still good. I wonder what like that restaurant would do if they're still open and I show up with a coupon from 1982.
If it's still there.
Would you honor this? Did you
know?
Did you know that in California, the first McDonald's ever built is now a museum for McDonald's.
Yeah.
And if you drive 30, I think it's 30 miles, it might be less than that, you can go to the only McDonald's still open and operational that the McDonald's brothers ran. It is the third McDonald's that has ever opened, and it remains unchanged. They have the same old logo. They have the same one arch to enter the store, and they have everything the same. Like, it is fucking incredible. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it, because I really want to eat there, because they don't have the same prices. Could you imagine if they had the same fucking prices? What do you think, Rack?
Yeah. I probably wouldn't eat there, but like, yeah, sounds.
No, the food has been changed. It's not the same food since the 1960s. It's the same restaurant. Like, everything. I'll show you what I mean. Here it is. It's gonna load. My nipple itches. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that's like so old school. I like that.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty much been unchanged since it opened.
I don't get it. Like, why do they call it hamburgers when the patty's not made out of ham?
It's America. We're stupid.
Like,
Because it would have been weird to be like, you want to buy some cow burgers?
just call it beef. In here, we call it beef burgers.
That's because you guys make sense.
I know.
Like, I don't know when this McDonald's was open. Hold on. I'm going to find out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out.
It opened on August 18th, 1953.
Damn.
It's actually on the National Register of Historical Places, and it's been on it since 1984. So it's considered a historical monument. Therefore, it can't be torn down. They just keep fixing it. Imagine the same food since 1948.
I love a good burger. Who
Oh,
doesn't?
it has been eligible since 1984, but the owner didn't want it to be. So it's not actually on the registry. I've misread it. You want to see the inside of this place?
What's the
Yeah.
what's like the best burger joint places you have, like where you at?
Where I'm at right now, I can't really tell you because we don't have a whole lot of like high-end burger places. We probably do. I just need to explore more, to be honest. But when I was out west, that's when I had some of the best burgers I've ever had.
Yeah.
In Arizona, there's a place called Big Earl's Greasy Eats. That is the best burger I have ever had.
Yeah. Do you guys have grilled?
Have what?
Grilled?
Grilled? Like
Yeah.
grilled burgers?
No, like an actual restaurant called Grilled.
No, we don't. Not.
We have it. We have it here. It's actually quite nice. There's a couple of burger places around my area. There's one like around about 5 minutes from my place, and there's one like at least about 20 minutes from my place.
Is it just called grilled?
Yeah, it might be just an Australian thing.
It might be, yeah. I've not come across that.
But they actually do good burgers. Really, really good.
Yeah, there's not. The best fast food I had, Dustin's like, Big Earl's, hell yeah. Yeah, Big Earl's Greasy Eats is the best fucking burger you'll ever have. Now, if you want to go fast food, the best burger joint, which we don't have in Ohio, but when I was out west, it is called In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
That place is fucking delicious. You can get your food what they call animal style, which has grilled onions and fry sauce and shit on it.
It's just a name.
Oh, I know.
In-N-Out Burger.
Oh, they also ask you the most humiliating question when you're in that fucking drive-through.
Go on.
Oh, really?
You're in the drive-through, and they usually use a tablet when they're ringing you up because they're so goddamn busy. And they look at you dead in the eye, and they go, "Are you eating in your car?" I swear, they do. They're like, "You eating in your car?" Like, I'm waiting for them to say, like, "You eating in your car, you fat fuck?" I bet you are. I bet you fucking are. And then when you say you're eating in your car, they give you this fucking pig trough to eat out of. Like, here you go, you fat fuck. Just eat out of this. but no. They
That
do.
just sounds wrong.
They do. They ask you. That's exactly how they ask you. They're like, you eating in your car? Yeah, I got my food animal style. Of course I'm eating out of my fucking car. Dustin, where do you live, dude? You've been to Big Earl's and you know In-N-Out Burger, so you must have lived out west or must have been there. I'm awful at remember where people live. But yeah, In-N-Out Burger is a great place, but God, it's humiliating.
Yeah.
You eating in your car?
In-N-Out Burger, you eating in your car.
And the design.
Kind of just sounds like, remember the movie Good Burger?
Yeah.
Good Burger, how can I help you?
There was actually a pop-up Good Burger in California. Dustin's from Mesa. Dude, I was just living in Phoenix and we could have hung out and we didn't. The fuck? Now you got to come to Ohio and hang out with me. But yeah, it was fucking crazy, man. Yeah, but if they ask, are you eating in your car? You got to be like, no.
I ate my lunch in my car today.
The one complaint I had about living in Arizona, and it must just be a West thing, finding sweet tea is fucking complicated in the West. Big Earl, I think that's where I was at, was the one in Cave Creek. I could be wrong.
Is a sweet tea like a cup of tea with lots of sugar in, or am I thinking of something else?
Oh, you're British. You don't even have sweet tea.
I don't even know what this is, sweet tea.
Come on to Ohio, dude. I'll show you some food places. I didn't realize you lived in Mesa, bro. Like, I've had you on here. I have had you in the chat before, I think. And I think I have you on Facebook. Your name looks familiar. But yeah, come on to Ohio. But yeah, Arizona had some great shit, but it was hard to find sweet tea unless you're like going to a McDonald's maybe, or like you're in Walmart. And it kind of like upset me. I'm like, I went to In-N-Out. I'm like, you guys have sweet tea? Oh no, but we have sugar packets.
Really?
Yeah, they
what
make
is
you
sweet tea then?
Sweet tea is, you know what tea is, right? You have that unsweetened, nasty
I know what
shit.
tea is. Yeah.
You add sweetener to it or sugar to it to make it taste better.
No.
It's not as bitter.
I use sometimes I use sweetener
to make it less
for my
bitter.
coffee. I use this stuff with stevia or something. It's like a sweetener. It's like vegan friendly.
Some places do that too. Some places will
put stevia.
Would put stevia in it. Whoever stevia is. Isn't that a weird name for a kid? Hello, stevia.
Probably,
Thanks for joining, Dustin. I didn't realize you're in Arizona. Like, that blows.
Hey, Dustin.
Mind. If I would have known he lived in Arizona, I would have hung out with him. Like shit. It seems like I moved back to Ohio and then I make a lot of friends from Arizona. Like, what the fuck? And then if I was to move back to Arizona, I would all of my friends in Ohio would be like, let's hang out. That's what pisses me off. And I'm not calling out anybody right now. I get people get busy, but it's just annoying. When I was in Arizona and all of my friends were like, hey, we need to hang out when you come back. I can't wait to see you. Blah, 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 blah. I get to Ohio. Nobody answers their fucking messages.
Pricks.
It's like, the fuck?
That's why when next week, October 11th, when we're out of lockdown and like places are going to be reopening again, I'm just going to see my fucking friends and family. Fuck the nightclubs. Fuck everything. I just want to see my friends and family and go back to work.
I was the same. I just wanted to see family.
What also drives me nuts is like people are always like excited to hang out with you and shit until you're in town.
Yeah.
That is so true, Joanne.
So true, yeah.
I had this one girl, like I was kind of talking. I had this one girl I was kind of talking to. We were friends. Like, we've almost dated a few times, but like we were just talking as friends. And she's like, I can't wait for you to come back to town. I'm like, why? She's like, we're gonna hang out that weekend. I'm like, cool. I get to town and I message her. Didn't hear from her for a fucking week. And like, I understand. She's like, I was sick, but I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we can hang out next weekend. Oh, I can't. like, why? I'm busy doing this. And I'm like, you told me that like we could hang out because you're not busy anymore on weekends. And then I get to town, you change your fucking story. Yeah, like that's true, Dustin. And like I'm not like if you think my rant is about you, if the shoe fits, fucking wear it. But like none of my rants is about specific people. And if they are, I'll fucking tag you. The older I get, the more friends I lose because people like to play fucking games. And then when I call them out on it, they just fucking back up. Like
I think you see through the crap. Yeah.
Like I was friends with this girl, okay, for a long ass time. And it's kind of weird I'm putting personal shit out here, but fuck it. I was friends with this person, okay? And I never understood the people doing this, but she claimed that she was interested in me and wanted to date and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool, let's hang out and see what happens. And she's like, well, I'm too busy to hang out. Okay, that's fine. She messages me 3 days later bitching about this guy she hung out with the other night, how all he cared about was sex. And I'm like, you don't have time to hang out with people. So that's what you told me. And she's like, I don't know why you're being an asshole about it. I'm like, I'm not. You're the one being an asshole.
Yeah.
At least be upfront and honest and say you don't want to hang out.
Yeah.
And then I guess she like ghosted me for a while. And then I made a post on Facebook before I even saw her post. I made a post on Facebook because I'm like, I find it weird when people say that they don't understand how people could ghost them or treat them a certain way when they treat people the same way. They should probably ask themselves that question. And this girl threw a fucking hissy fit on Facebook, deleting me and shit. And I'm like, dude, the post wasn't even about you. I didn't even know you made a post complaining about people. But if the shoe fits, fucking wear it. But the thing is she knew she was in the wrong. She knew what she did was wrong. And instead of addressing it, apologizing like an adult, and moving on, she just deleted me. Like, why can't
I hate people like that, man?
Why can't people be adults in this world?
Yeah. I ask myself that often. Yeah.
Like, like from what I've heard, because I joined the dating world when all these games was going on. From what I understood, like people would be like, "Hey, you want to go on a date? Oh, I'm not interested." Or, "Hey, you want to go on a date?" Yeah, and then they would go. Nowadays, it's like, "Hey, are you interested in me?" Whether they are or not, they say yes, and then go hang out with whoever they actually are interested in. Like, why play these games? It seems to me like a lot of people like to have somebody as a crutch, like keep them hanging on or keep them thinking that you're interested in them, just in case this with this person doesn't work out.
It's all about attention.
Which is stupid. Because the fact is, the more you play games with these people,
I agree to that one too.
Ghosting is bullshit and it's childish. Like if you don't want to hang out with somebody, or if you don't want them in your life anymore, sure. It's one thing to like message somebody, them see it and not reply, and it's somebody you don't already talk to. But if it's somebody you trust and somebody you've talked to for a while, and then they just randomly stop talking to you, or leave you on red and then message you months later or weeks later, fuck you. You could easily communicate, I can't talk right now, I'm busy, whatever. No, I don't want to hang out. Fuck you. Something.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people in my life that I've been there for. And I'm not saying, like, they owe me anything for being there for them. They don't. But there's so many people that I've been there for. And when I need them, blocked, deleted, whatever. Like, I'm not there anymore. They don't give a shit. And it's not love, Danny. When you're talking to somebody, it's not love. Love takes a while to happen.
But still, love can be a bitch.
You can love someone though and not be in love with them. So I kind of see where Danny's going. But yeah, love's a bitch. My issue is I care too much when other people don't really give a fucking flying shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. Welcome to my therapy. This is me complaining and bitching.
Anyways, what's everyone been up to in the past couple of weeks?
We haven't done a show in 3 weeks. What has everybody been up to?
Yeah.
It feels like ages.
I've
How
been,
was your drive back to Ohio?
my drive back. Let me tell you about my drive back. Okay, Dustin. Let me touch on this real quick before let me finish my rant. A simple phone call is okay, and I've had so many people tell me, and including that girl I was talking about that ghosts me all the time. They tell me you can call me anytime and give me their number. Then I call them. They don't answer, which I understand. If you're busy, that's cool. Then they message me back, hey, I was busy. You can call now. I call and still don't answer. And then they ghost me for a month. Anyway, I'll never understand people. But yeah, my drive, I drove from Phoenix, Arizona to Belmont, Ohio. Well, in the Belmont County region, I should say. And it only took me $75 in gas, by the way, to drive 2,000 miles because I love that fucking car I got. But I get to, I forget what state I was in. I think Missouri or Indiana or something like that. We were driving, and thank you, Jeanette, for your kind words. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and shit. But I was driving my new car. It's almost brand new, 2017. I was driving, and I was following this camper or whatever, and I had a car to the right of me and a guardrail to the left. I was driving, and I kind of saw the semi-tire. I saw it a little too late, but I saw a semi-tire, and I hit it because I didn't want to hit the car next to me or the guardrail, so I hit the semi-tire. It ended up ripping up the fiberglass that's supposed to protect the underneath of my car, and it ended up ripping my mud flap off. My insurance company is covering some of it, and it also scratched up my bumper a little bit. My insurance company is going to help me a little bit, but I got to pay $1,000 because that's my deductible. So they're paying like $400 or $500. I'm paying $1,000. I'm getting it fixed in like 2 or 3 weeks. But the drive wasn't.
You said flap.
Yeah, mud flap. That's what they call it.
I know. I was just being a dick.
Hey, baby, you said flap. But the drive, let me tell you, okay, when you're leaving Phoenix, you end up hitting, when you leave Arizona, you end up hitting New Mexico, which Arizona, Dustin can probably say this too. He lives there. It might not be as beautiful to him because he lives there. But if you drive from Arizona, you'll drive through New Mexico. Beautiful scenery. There's mountains everywhere and shit. You drive through New Mexico. After New Mexico, you're going to be screaming because the Midwest is fucking boring. Fucking boring. We hit Oklahoma. There was nothing for about an hour and a half, maybe a town or two. We were supposed to go through Oklahoma, then go through a little bit of Texas and about 2 hours of Kansas. We ended up having to take a detour in Oklahoma to get gas, which rerouted us. We had to go through Kansas 6.5 hours. Kansas is the most boring fucking state ever. I hit the same town 5 times, I swear. It was like the same goddamn
My
town.
husband said the same thing about Kansas when he went once.
Yeah. And Dustin, the scenery is beautiful. The crackheads and all the meth is not. But but you go through Kansas and you'll hit the same town like maybe 5 times if you hit a town, depending on what route you take. I saw the same exact barn 3 times, but on different sides of the road. And then we hit a certain part where it was nothing but windmills for like an hour.
It sounded like you had an interesting drive back.
And then sounds interesting.
After 5 hours, we finally hit a city.
Yeah.
Which looked like a rundown city. And then we got close to the end of Kansas, which is a big city called Olaf, and we stayed there. And then we went through Missouri, which was boring, Indiana, which was boring. Illinois, which, well, Indiana had more to see than anything else. Illinois, which was boring. And then you hit Ohio, which has more to see. Like there's like, we hit like 5 states, only like 3 of them there was something to see. And yeah, Dustin lives in the West, so he will know this when I say this. There's a huge homeless and drug problem, especially in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes.
Let me tell you, we had this homeless guy. Well, not we. Tony, who was our former co-host, was at work at the Jiffy Lube where he works at. And I have fun finding out which one he works at because there's like a million of them. But he was working at it. And there's this homeless guy. I think he did this once a month. There's a dumpster out front of the Chinese place. This guy must have been a strong homeless guy. Would grab this big ass dumpster and drag it like 3 or 4 stores down, and then would shit behind it, and then would leave. What was the purpose of moving it?
Yeah. I was wondering that.
Homeless shit is nuts in Phoenix. It's so bad that I saw this meme about this homeless guy. I would show you, but I can't get on Facebook to save it. It was a bus stop, okay? And on top of the bus stop, like on the top, this guy had a couch. He had a chair. Like he had fucking like a fucking apartment complex on the very top. He pulled a good old grab and go. He grabbed the trash can and shit.
Brilliant.
But this guy had the whole setup. He had the whole fucking setup. Don't forget to subscribe, Jeanette. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. This is how crazy the show is all the time. And we've had great guests. You can go check out previous episodes. We've had Ryan Roxy of Alice Cooper on twice, maybe a third time. I love that guy. And we've had so many other great guests. And before I continue to tell you about this homeless guy, let's get to our sponsors. Catfight Coffee is the best coffee. Catfight Coffee is the best coffee in the world. We also have Sabbath Sunday Iron Worship podcast with our friends from Death Comes Lifting. We have the MGC Connection podcast with Maruk Gerbino.
Yeah, I think you said his last name right this time.
Mark Gerbil. We got Mark
Gerbil. Jabrino.
Jabrino. We have Calabrese's Mystic Cult of Horrors podcast, and we have Condemned Culture. Is that the name of the company? It's been so long since I've done this. And then we have our favorite word. But anyway, we this homeless guy. It was on a meme I saw. It was he had this whole setup on top of this fucking bus stop. And you guys have bus stops, right? You know what that is in the UK and shit?
Yeah, I know what a bus stop is.
On the very top of the bus stop, this guy was living there like a fucking condo. And I'm like, I jokingly said, this must be Phoenix. And I tagged some of my friends from Phoenix in it. Guess what?
It was.
I didn't notice the advertisement on the fucking bus stop for for the Grand Canyon University that is in Phoenix, Arizona. This photo was taken about 20 minutes from where I was living in Phoenix, Arizona. He had the whole fucking setup, dude. Like, he had a condo bus stop. That's fucking awesome. He had like steps and shit.
Have a nice view as well.
However, I bet you the AC sucks in the summer. He probably has to move.
Yeah.
You know how bad that summer got? Sometimes it's when you live there, you get used to it. Like I got used to it. But like when you open your door in the summer, it feels like you're opening up your fucking oven door. Like Garak's probably like, I live in Australia, mate. But you open the door and it feels like a goddamn oven. Do you have that problem, Garak?
What's that?
Does it get that hot in Australia where you're at?
Yeah.
God damn, dude. How do you do it?
I just have to deal with it. Like the hottest we had, like where I'm at, is like maybe 40 degrees.
That's Celsius, by the way.
Yeah, so like it will get so hot. It's like the sand down the beach would be so hot to like walk on.
That's what 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So you Do you guys have humidity or no?
Don't think so. No, maybe.
Because in Arizona, it got to be like 120 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 127 one day.
Yeah, I'll check later on.
Which to you would be 52.8 degrees Celsius. It's fucking hot.
That is hot.
And
Yeah.
what sucks is every creature, much like Australia, every creature in Arizona is designed to kill you because anything that can survive that amount of heat, you know.
That's what we call a bushfire season.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fires in Arizona.
Yeah.
I got something to show off. You guys like my outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about my pants?
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
They've got unicorns and cats on them.
That is brilliant.
Unicorns.
You got the whole unicorn thing. I'm wearing my ghost t-shirt because
dude, I love unicorns, dude.
I'm wearing the Roxy t-shirt, but you can't see it very well.
Roxy. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I just saw Alice actually. Took my mom to see him.
Did you see Zach?
Yes. Oh, the photos were brilliant.
Did you see that, Adam?
Yeah, I did. That's sick.
I took my mom to see Alice for the first time.
Brilliant.
She had makeup on.
Did you see Zach there? Because I'm pretty. I think Zach was there.
I asked him if he's going to be there, and he never checked his message until the next day. And he's like, "Yeah, I was there."
Yeah, because I saw him posted up on the Death Comes Lifting IG stories. I'm like, dude, I'm so jealous right now. Have fun.
I didn't see him.
I saw your post. Well, you were there at the same time as him when he was over there. So
I didn't run into him, but I did run into Scotty
Pagan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I saw that too. He
Belliacci Records.
Yeah. How did your mum like it? How did she find it? She have a good time?
Oh, my mom loved it.
Brilliant.
She absolutely loved it.
That was the first time seeing him live too, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is a friend of, well, not a friend of mine, somebody I made friends with, at the concert behind me she was cool as shit. And then the older lady next to me was like, is she taking you to this concert or are you taking her? My mom's like, he's taking me. And she's like, have you seen Alice before? I'm like, yeah, a few times. And she's like, well, this is my 6th time seeing him. I'm like, she asked me how many times I seen him, and I kind of forgot. I lost count at 20.
I've lost count.
No, that's pretty cool, man. Did you catch up with Ryan or anything? No.
I didn't get to. He's not allowed. He's under strict rules.
They're all in a touring bubble at the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna video chat him, but by the time I was able to, it was almost showtime. So
yeah.
But Alice, amazing show. I don't want to spoil anything, but it was a great show. He's still doing the Nightmare Castle. That's all I'll say. But the set list is different.
Yeah, I seen it on Officer B's.
I've seen it, yeah.
Facebook. Well, she's following him everywhere.
Everyone, yeah.
She's at every single one of them. I didn't run into her at the one in Youngstown.
Yeah, Nick was there, I think. I think he went to one of the shows.
You know what kind of drove me nuts, but I'm glad I moved back to Ohio to see Alice. When I was see Alice, that's a boner medication. No, when I came back to Ohio, I got to see Alice Cooper live. And when I was living in Phoenix, he announced this tour. And I'm like, cool, I'll see him in Phoenix. No, motherfucker. He announced all of his shows were in the East Midwest area. The closest show he was doing was in the South. Wasn't Texas or some shit.
Yeah.
But you got to go.
I messaged Ryan. I'm like, you motherfuckers, you announced this tour, and the closest you are is Texas. He's like, fly to Texas. I'm like, yeah, I
was quite surprised that I was still going ahead with the tours because majority of the bands now have all cancelled.
Yeah, I think they've only had to cancel one, so it's been good so far. I've got tickets for next year for 2 shows, one in Germany and then the Manchester one.
Oh, nice.
You're going to be going to the same show Danny's going to. Danny's going to a show.
I am, yeah. She's going to the same one.
Germany.
Guns N' Roses are playing here next year in
Oh,
November.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Might go to
Dustin.
that.
Yeah, Dustin, that meme, I think I might have seen it on your page. But yeah, you got to be careful when you say that you're going to go see Alice Cooper, because I didn't realize that see Alice was a is a boner medication.
Well, John 5 and Jared James Nichols is playing in Sydney next year too.
Them guys tour together a lot.
They were supposed to tour this year, but obviously because of lockdown and the pandemic.
3 years ago, I saw John 5
Yeah.
twice, and both times he was with Jared James Nichols.
John 5, I met him and he's so nice. Like,
Me too. He's a cool guy.
He's so chilled.
When I shook his whole hand was a callus, because that motherfucker, he plays with no pick.
Yeah, most of Jared James Nichols, yeah. His fingers are messed up.
He doesn't play with a pick. Like, he'll do full-blown fucking, like, Van Halen-style solos and just with his fingers.
Yeah,
Ladies.
yeah. He did do something on Instagram that he was playing a guitar with a guitar pick, and then he sold it or something.
The only time he's played with a pick.
Yeah, then he sold it. Right.
Dude, I bet you he's a big hit with the ladies. He's just like, look at this. You like hit all of it.
I couldn't do that. Like, it's just. I still suck at playing guitar.
Dude, you're better than I am. You're over here playing like Michael Bolton solos and stuff. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, man.
Drunken die. What the fuck?
Drucken die Daumen means, well, it's crossing thumbs in German, but it's like fingers crossed.
Sounds like
English.
you're telling her to get drunk and die. That's what it sounds like.
No. I hope I've spelled it right. It's a while since I've written anything in German.
Not if his hands are rough. I mean, the guy can do things with his fingers that like, woo! I was thinking about becoming a magician. Like, watch this. I can do magic. It's easy. Watch. I can like, that's kind of hairy. You see this? Watch.
Yeah.
Just watch. I will make it disappear. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Sean. What?
That was just so lame. Kids would fall for that.
You fell for it? That's cool. If you hear something real loud, that's my AC.
Yeah.
But no, you see this? Now watch. I'm going to grab it like so. Okay?
Yeah.
It's gone. It's gone, right? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, there it went. You like it? You like it? Watch.
That was good.
Yeah, I got a lot of them. I can just no. I can make my PP disappear, but I need a somebody from the audience.
You said pee.
Yeah, that's what I call my Peter Weeder. Could you imagine how unsexy that'd be if you get in the bedroom and you're like, "Hey, baby, you want to see my PP? You want to see my pee bug? You want to see my pee bug?" These are the things that Louis C.K. said before he got caught. That's so awful. See my little pee bug. So, what's the update on Facebook? Is it working yet?
I've not tried it. I've been busy with the comments.
So people get like facelifts and shit. I wonder if people get ball lifts. Like they're like
Facebook's working.
Their like testicles are too saggy, so they get them lifted. like a ball lift. Want to see my Peter eater? It's that's what the ladies call their vagines. They're Peter eaters. I saw this video. It was this older lady. She's like got to be like in her 80s. And this woman is like, all of our fans want to know, what's your, are you dating or whatever? Like, are you dating anyone? She's like, I don't see the point. And her granddaughters or her daughter or whatever was like, what do you mean? What's the point? She's like, my honey hole's dried up. I have no reason for men. She called her vagina her honey hole.
Oh god.
It's a foo-foo. I'm learning all kinds of things. Magic Mick. Is that like Mick Foley? Fucking stripping? Fucking hell. This has turned out to be a good show, though.
It has, yeah.
It has.
I know. We're like an hour late.
Yeah. And we're
And,
still like we're still here. We
pulling
still
it
have
off.
a decent crowd. We still have people.
Yeah.
I'm still playing with my glasses. I don't know. I bought these at Circle K for cheap as fuck, and they're still good.
Nice.
That's
Do you
good.
guys? What's your guys' big gas stations? We have Circle K and shit and Sheets.
There's heaps. I can't think of the name right now.
That's a new one. Hairy axe wound.
Harry Axe Wound. Mick Foley as a stripper. I mean, bang bang. Fucking like wrestling.
It should be on the next Magic Mike movie.
Just call it Magic. Just call it Magic Mick. It's him and The Rock.
I play as The Rock in that movie too, buddy.
Have a nice lay. Cactus Jack is what he named. Cactus Jack's what he named his dick. It's my prickly little friend. He pulls down his pants. They say hello to Mr. Socko, and it's like that sock on his Johnson. Oh, I got fucking problems.
Yeah.
I got some. I need to see a psychiatrist or something. Oh,
No, don't change.
oh, I have to, or else my underwear will get crusty. Like my gym sock. Oh, pink sock magic. Oh yeah.
Pink sock magic.
That's a really weird name for a porno. Pink sock magic.
Yeah.
You can spread your cheeks and let it dangle. Oh God, Vince McMahon doing some stripping. Fucking stand back.
That guy's jacked.
He is. He's fucking ripped. Like, god damn. My special gym sock is a pink sock.
He's definitely on the
these
road.
comments. The comments.
Did you know Vince McMahon only sleeps like 2 hours a night or some shit?
That doesn't surprise me.
The dude's like, I don't know. He needs some help. I heard that he might be selling the company.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, because AEW's been taken over.
Yeah, well, majority of wrestlers from WWE are going to AEW now, aren't they?
Only the ones that like AEW can use. They're not just picking up anyone.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna like pick up like John Cena or anyone like that. They're just picking up people that they can use.
Yeah. So, yeah, that doesn't surprise me if he's going to sell the company. Well, the wrestling business with WWE has changed a lot over the years. That's why I haven't been watching it. Can't get into it now.
Watch AEW, dude. It's awesome. They have like CM Punk wrestling for them. They have Chris Jericho.
I've seen clips on YouTube, and actually looks pretty decent. But
oh, it's fucking fun, dude.
Yeah, man. It's I know I know CM Punk did an interview talking about WWE and stuff like that, and then
They did pick up the Big Show, but the only reason they picked up the Big Show, like, they're not picking up anyone to wrestle. Big Show was picked up to be an announcer, and he's been wrestling because he wants his last match to be something worth wild. Now, any major wrestling company needs legends, or else you won't make it anywhere. You need somebody, but you need a legend that will lose, has no problems losing. The issue WCW had was they picked up fucking Hulk Hogan and people that wouldn't lose.
yeah.
Roman
Nash.
Reigns, I highly doubt AEW will pick up Roman Reigns. They probably want nothing to do with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Wrestling has changed a lot, man. Like, especially with WWE. Like, I haven't watched that shit in so long. Like, I tried watching it again, and it's just...
Because the thing is, a lot of people start rumors about who's going to AEW, but a lot of them aren't true. Like, they claimed a lot of people, and so far nobody. Sting's there as a legend to manage Darby Allin. He will wrestle from time to time, but he's not a full-time guy, and he's not.
Yeah, I did see that pop up somewhere. Like,
Sting also is there to help make people look good, which is what a legend's for, and he can still go in the ring. They're not picking up people that can't do it anymore, or people that aren't entertaining.
it's like once he puts that makeup on, he doesn't age.
No.
You can't tell. He still looks the same like what he was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, like, it's weird because, like, he looks old now. Like, he puts that makeup on, dude. It's over.
Yeah.
I just typed in Sting 2021 to show a picture, and I got, like, Sting from, like, the musician Sting.
Yeah. He plays in the Police.
Sting plays in the Police? Well, the Dream Police.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sting don't age. What culture is a good thing that talks about shit, like things that AEW should do and whatever. Yeah, Daniel Bryan went to AEW, but the thing is, a lot of people are saying WWE stars went to AEW. Let me clear some shit up since we're talking wrestling.
Yeah.
For one, the people at AEW pick up actually helps the program. It's people that can actually help the program. So, and also, I don't know if you knew this or not, but WWE has been stealing wrestlers from other companies since the 1980s. Hulk Hogan was in AWA, so was Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant was also in Japan. Like, everyone, you can name any legendary wrestler, they came from somewhere else. And also, let's name some of the people that Dustin named. The Big Show, WCW was where he started. Daniel Bryan, he was in ROH. CM Punk, ROH, Impact. AJ Styles is rumored to go to AEW. He was from TNA.
Yeah.
Who else? Chris Jericho, WCW, ECW, and I do believe he also wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Didn't CM Punk was in ACW? No.
But he was in WWE's version of ECW, but he wasn't in the original ECW. He was in ROH, and he was also in TNA.
Okay, yeah.
Who else? They're saying Roman Reigns supposedly is going. I do believe Roman Reigns is an original for WWE. I think he was trained because he's related to The Rock.
Yeah. Like cousins or some shit.
Yeah, so he's one of the only WWE originals rumored to go. And I don't even think he was in, he was in Florida Championship Wrestling, which is WWE territory. TNA is still around. It's Impact Wrestling though now. AEW and Impact Wrestling actually have a partnership right now. I do believe Impact Wrestling has Christian Cage. I do believe he's one of those.
I miss wrestlers like Goldust and shit like that.
Goldust is in AEW right now. He's known as his real name.
Yeah.
Christian Cage is the Impact World Champion right now.
They need Captain Fudge.
They need Captain Fudge. Yeah, they do. That guy is the best wrestler of all time, Captain fucking Fudge.
The biggest wrestler in Australia right now, my friend.
But yeah, AEW and Impact are actually partnered right now. Kenny Omega has showed up a few times. Few wrestlers that you might know that's in AEW right now would be Daniel Bryan, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Brian Pillman Jr., which is the son of Brian Pillman, Chris Jericho, Christian, Christopher Daniels, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Billy Gunn's sons are in there. Dustin Rhodes, who's formerly known as Goldust. Jack Hagar, John Moxley, who's formerly known as Dean Ambrose, Kenny Omega, what?
See, this guy could be the next big thing. You ready?
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Fudge or whatever, Big Fudge.
Yeah, Big Fudge. Like this guy will fuck you up.
They also have Mark Henry, Matt Hardy, MJF, which is really good. They used to have Brody Lee, but he died sadly. Paul White, of course, formerly known as the Big Show. Like they have a stacked roster, dude. They have Sting, and a few others that you probably not have heard of. But yeah.
Who's this guy?
Oh, that's my dad. He's getting a drink. Look at that.
No, on the comments.
Yeah, the comments.
Thank you. Who? Oh my God, Adolf
Yeah.
Hitler. Whoa. I think we need to block him. I think we need to block him.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of him. Okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
I think he's a spammer.
Yeah.
They have those on YouTube now for some reason.
Yeah.
So I apologize, guys, for that.
He's gone. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Whoever they are.
I'll lay the smack down on him.
Or her.
Oh, yeah.
And if none of that sells you, AEW also has Jim Ross, Taz, Tony Schiavone. Okay, Matt Hardy is in AEW. His brother Jeff Hardy is in WWE.
Yeah. I'm
Rumor
surprised like Jeff Hardy's still walking, man. Like that
Rumor
dude
has
is crazy.
Rumor has it he might be going to AEW with his brother. The dude can still go though. Surprisingly, with all the shit he's done, believe it or not, he hasn't had any wrestling related injuries. I don't think. All of his injuries were like motorcycle accidents and shit. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that fucking crazy though? Like all the shit he's done. Who's Daddy Bear? Is that what you call me? Oh no, that was you were talking to my dad. I'm drinking some random brown liquid. We're not sponsored, so I can't say anything. That's a really like weird name though that guy had or that girl. Adolf Hitler let me suck his dick. Like is that them asking like Adolf Hitler, will you let me suck your dick? Or is that them like saying that he let them?
Yeah.
And if he did, how old is this person?
It just didn't sound right. I'm like, he can't be a fan of ours.
No, when it appeared, and then there was like
I don't
7 comments
anything.
appeared.
I don't support anything Hitler did. It's kind of weird that I got to publicly say that.
Yeah. Oh man.
He do you think he died or when they said he did, or do you think he lived?
I reckon he's hiding underneath a tunnel somewhere.
Not now, dude. He's probably dead. He's dead by
No,
now.
they froze his body.
If he was still alive, let's do the math. If he was still alive, bro, he would be. How old would he be? 132 years old.
See, have you seen A House for a Thousand Corpses?
Of course I have. I love that.
Okay, yeah. So you know, like Dr. Satan? He'd be like that.
Are you saying that Adolf Hitler is Dr. Satan?
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure that was him in that movie.
So his father is Alois. I'm learning things about Hitler. I don't know why. But god damn. His mother died at 51. That's young.
Wow.
This makes a lot of sense. His father would beat the living shit out of him. And he was really rough. Like, he wouldn't even talk to his wife.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. But that still doesn't make what he did okay. I want to put that out there. Jeff Hardy is a walking robot. He is. Like, how the fuck is he still alive? I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, dude. How? Why aren't you retired yet? Like, just enjoy your shit. Did you watch when he wrestled Sting in TNA? That was awful. He showed up really fucked up on drugs and couldn't even wrestle.
I've seen like wrestling fails on TikTok. Like the table don't break and everything. Just
So Jeff
just
says
fun.
he has one request before he retires. And I don't know if this is him being forced to say this about the WWE or not, but he wants to become Universal Champion before he retires. So he says he's living life day by day. Well, no shit, dude. You jump off of high structures for a living. I really want him to say next time he jumps off a ladder, "Hi, I'm Jeff Hardy, and welcome to Jackass."
He'll be a really great audition for that show because he'll so fit in well with the crew, you know.
"Hi, I'm Jeff Hardy, and welcome to Jackass."
Yeah, seriously, like we'll have the Dudley Boys on there or something.
Did you hear about Jackass? How like Bam Margera's not in it and shit, and he's
trying to steal him. Yeah,
because I'm kind of on the guy in Jackass's side because the dude, all his job was to stay sober. That was his job.
He couldn't do that.
He couldn't do it.
No, and then he got fat and miserable, and I think his wife almost divorced him.
He's turning into his dad.
Didn't ever when his uncle passed away, it kind of went all downhill for him.
Yeah, when Don Vito died.
Yeah,
wasn't that guy like a fucking pedophile?
Yeah, so I've heard. Yeah, he went to jail a few times.
Like I've heard he was a pedophile.
It looks like one.
Okay, on August 18th, 2006, Margera, which was Vincent Margera, not Bam, he was arrested in Colorado on suspicion of inappropriately touching two 12-year-old girls. He was released after posting bail of $50,000. During a hearing on February 1st, 2007, Margera was represented by Pamela Mackey, the same lawyer who defended Kobe Bryant in 2003 to 2004. There was an arraignment hearing on March 5th, 2007, and he pled not guilty.
Who's this?
This was Don Vito.
Yeah. That was the same thing with Kobe Bryant, the basketball player that passed away a year ago in the plane crash with his daughter and 8 other people. The charges got dropped dropped from him because of the whole rape allegations, because there wasn't
Okay.
enough evidence, and the person that
Right.
got that dubbed him in for rape or something wasn't given the full wasn't given really the full evidence, so they closed the case.
Okay, Don Vito was found guilty finally. He was found guilty in December 20th, 2007. Well, no, he was going to court in October.
Yeah.
Because he was found guilty on 2 counts of sexual assault of a minor, and he was acquitted on one of the accounts. On December 20th, 2007, he was sentenced to 10 years of probation to be served in Pennsylvania. Makes fucking sense. He was further ordered to not portray the character Don Vito in any capacity while serving his sentence. He was also ordered to register as a sex offender in Colorado and Pennsylvania. You know what's crazy about Pennsylvania? They let people get away with rape all the time. Vito didn't even serve full 10 years. Bill Cosby only served 2 years for raping over 50 women.
He's out of court. He's out of jail too now, isn't he?
Yeah. He's Pennsylvania. If you want to get away with like rape and shit, go to Pennsylvania, I guess, because fucking they let Bill Cosby get away with it.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
I thought he's been dead longer than this, but Don Vito died in 2015.
Yeah. What's that? 6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in a coma for 5 days.
Didn't he have a heart attack?
He collapsed in Pennsylvania, in his Pennsylvania home, and he was rushed to the hospital. He was in a coma for 5 days, and then he died. He was dying because of organ failure due to obesity and alcoholism.
Yeah.
So he died
from... It just say like all the shit that he was doing with Jackass story. Like I could understand why.
Yeah, the dude drunk heavily like that for a while. Yeah, they pay off the courts. Well, the thing was with Cosby, from my understanding, is they told him if you plead guilty, you'll serve the least amount of sentence, which is fucked up. If he did it, fucking give him the full time.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Bill Cosby used to joke about raping women, that piece of shit. Anyway, he said he wants to go back into comedy. I'm serious. He says he wants to get back into stand-up comedy.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck with that.
He'll get shit on so hard, and people will probably want to kill him. You know that.
And Bill Cosby has been defending R. Kelly.
He got sentenced too to life.
Yeah, because the motherfucker. The thing is, R. Kelly is on film multiple times with underage girls, and it took fucking, 10 or 15 years to finally put him away? What is up with our court system?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe those people that got sexually abused by him didn't open up until now.
And what's fucked up is R. Kelly's probably going to get out.
Not gonna happen. And he was saying that he was innocent when there's proof of the shit that he was doing.
He was found innocent the first time, and they had it on fucking tape.
Hey, R. Kelly, your music's still shit.
I believe I can pee.
That's just sad.
But I'm gonna have to get off here because I got to go to work.
Yeah, it's almost 6 a.m. here.
Make that dough. But we do have Blacktop Mojo coming on next month. But before then, I think we still have Matt Cooper. I have to get a hold of him once social media starts working. But I'll see you guys next week. It's just gonna be us bullshitting again, and we might have a guest. We may not. I love you guys, and remember, live long, rock hard.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to Garax, Facebook, Instagram, all that. Subscribe to my Facebook, Instagram, all that. Once it starts working. And go ahead and follow Naomi as well. And Dustin Schultz is now our guest next week, I guess. I'll see you guys. Love you all. Live long, rock hard.
And listen